everybody, welcome to part 2 on making a horror mod in MCreator. Today I'll be showing you how to make your own custom dimension like wonderland.jar. So first we're gonna click new mod element. If you want it to be a block that sends you to the dimension, which someone recommended in my comments, I'm just gonna press 404 and then I'm gonna name it 404. I would make it unbreakable. I'm just gonna make a texture for it. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's something. Actually, now I'm gonna, I don't know, name it whatever. You don't really have to name your texture. I have to save this, because of some dumb bug with MCreator. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go to generation and let it generate, probably only in the overworld, just so you don't intrude on other dimensions. And then you're gonna wanna set the spawn rate to wherever, maybe increase it if you want, and save. Now you gotta make a biome to put in a dimension. So I'm just gonna type random words in. I'm gonna make this dimension red. I'm gonna make it red. It's gonna be a really scary red place. I'm gonna do that. So now it's redstone. Don't generate in the overworld. You can get rid of, don't get rid of the frozen top layer, but you can get rid of the ores and caves if you want. I would get rid of the trees unless you're gonna wanna press custom and then replace all this with redstone or whatever block you're gonna wanna use. But usually I would disable that. Big trees. I'm not gonna allow any of that. You can import your own music and put it in. You can enable particles if you want. I'm not going to. Okay. Look at that. Doesn't that look super cool? Okay, now we're gonna make our own dimension. Redstone. Redstone Palace. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it with redstone. Normal. I'm gonna turn down the noise so it's more flat. Not all the way flat, but just flat. Kind of flat. I'm gonna lower the sea level probably. Not gonna let those generate. Not gonna let beds. Imitate is just so weather and creatures spawning. I'm not gonna allow that. Skylight, sure. I'm gonna set the fog to red. I'm gonna get rid of that, and when player enters dimension, I'm gonna I am going to wait 200 ticks and then send chat to all players. Welcome. Sort of mystery. And now I'm gonna do when entity walks on the block, or right clicks, you can do that, or entity collides in, but I'm just gonna do walks on. And you can use the same procedure for right clicked and collides. You could just like put that in, but I'm just gonna put it in for walks on block. I'm going to where is it? Switch dimension of event target entity to Redstone Palace. There we go. So now that's gonna transport you to the dimension. Let's test it out. Let's see if we can find our block. Oh, there it is. Cool. Boop. I think I'm underground. Oh. Whoa. Pretty cool. This looks sick. Now, let's add a entity into it. Cause wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so let's add a scary red guy. Scary red guy. Let's make a skin for him. Okay, let's use Blockbench to pose him. Let's make him all red so he fits the dimension. Which way is north? That's north. We want to color him so he's north, because that's where his face is, and that's where he's going to be chasing us from. I think that's okay. And then let's like... No, that's not essential. Let's add like some, I don't know, texture to him, if you want. I'm gonna add texture to my guy. You don't have to. Go and right in. There we go. Okay, so I saved him, the texture, and I'm gonna import him in. Okay, okay, we got him in. Let's not put him in spawn eggs. Oh, and I gotta change his spawn in. That. Ambient. 1 out of 1. And let's make him so his spawn is rare. So an initial entity spawn, I'm gonna import something. If 0 out of 1 is less than 0.97 to spawn event target / target entity, this makes them rare. Because if you make them spawn as ambient, that makes them spawn not at night, not at day, but both. But it's extreme. It spawns them a lot, like a lot. If you put it on ambient, that's why I'm making this. So it like counteracts the ambient like spawning a bunch. I'm gonna make him pretty fast, and I'm gonna give him a name tag. It's not that scary, but it'll do. And let's make some music for it. Okay, I got this corrupted version of Key, the Minecraft song. It's pretty good. I'm going to put that in now. To put a audio into Minecraft, you had to go to sound files and then import, but it has to be OGG, so I'm going to show you how to convert any music or anything into OGG. I use this app called Converto to convert anything that I need into OGG, and then I change it to mono, and just like that, now I have OGG. It's a very good app. I recommend that you use it. Okay, I just downloaded it. I'm just gonna name this Red Music. And I'm gonna import it. There it is. It's gonna be music. And I am going to this. No, it's in. I'm going to put it in as biome music. Okay, there we go. Now let's test it out. Now there it is. Let's see which defense. Boop. I think I spawned on that. Cool. See, it says welcome home. It's pretty cool. Now let's search for the entity. I forgot I had music off, so now the music's probably not gonna play. We haven't seen a redstone guy yet. Which is good, because we don't want it to spawn that much. Oh. There he is. I see the other one's name tag right there. I can defeat you, bub. The reason it says you can't defeat me is because I'm using the same procedure as the scary spooky guy. Okay, well we're dead. I'm gonna wanna go to generated Minecraft structures. Okay, now that I got flat, I'm gonna make a new structure. Name it whatever you want. Put this in it, drag and drop. It'll be in there, and then you're gonna wanna make it generate in a random biome right now. It doesn't matter. We'll change it later. So just like do that or whatever. I already made my biome, but I'm gonna show you how to make your biome. Okay, and separation 0, spacing 1, raw generation, structure start height, uniform 63 to 64. I'm gonna want to go rigid, none, don't spawn structure black. I'm gonna want to save. Now I'm gonna want to make a biome. Name it whatever you want, doesn't matter. I'm gonna change the grass color so the grass actually looks good in the flat world dimension. I changed it to that. I'm going to, you can change these. I don't think it matters because of the structure, but you can change these if you want. Don't let it generate in the overworld or anything. You can keep the frozen top layer. Don't keep the ores or the caves. Oh, gotta add the frozen top layer. And you can like add all kinds of like different things. Like I can add pumpkins and stuff. I'm gonna add meadow vegetation. That's gonna be cool. You can make your own custom tree. I'm just gonna keep it a default tree, because the default tree is gonna look like the tree from Wonderland in that one dimension. Don't do anything with this yet. And I have my own music. Well, that's for actually the red dimension. But I'm gonna put it in as ambient sound, so it plays constantly. I'm gonna save that. Now I'm gonna make a dimension. Here. Type random letters. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna put random blocks. Doesn't matter. I would recommend like a short block, short name, and easy to remember name. Biomes in dimension. Put the biome. So put the biome. Sea level, I'm gonna put 60. Generate ore veins, no. Generate aquifers, no. 1 vertical noise. Normal world generation. Beds can be used, no. Imitate overworld, sure. Skylight source, sure. I'm gonna keep all this. I'm gonna get rid of that, and there we go, save. Now I'm gonna lock it. I'm going to, that's not the right one. I'm gonna go to this Java, just find the Java that has all these letters, and I'm gonna change these two to air, Minecraft air. See? I'm gonna close and save. Now I'm gonna allow this biome, no, not the biome, this structure to generate in that one biome. And then now I made it before, so this biome is in this dimension. So this biome's in this dimension. This is in this biome. So structure is in the biome. This is in, this has that biome. Okay, now we're gonna make a block that like you can get to the dimension with. Actually, let's switch it up. Let's get rid of this. Gotta stop it. Okay. Now let's get rid of that. And I'm gonna get a, oh yeah, I made a model for my spooky guy in my dimension. This is how he looks like. Open model. This is what he looks like. So that's for that dimension. He's not gonna spawn in the dimension because of this structure, because the structure is gonna get rid of everything that's in the biome originally. So what I did is, when you enter that dimension, it waits 300 ticks and then spawns the scary black eyeball guy. So like, he'll spawn where you spawn in the dimension after 300 ticks, so you have some time to run. This guy is gonna be where you get into the dimension from. He's just gonna be piped. When entity collides with this entity, switch to dimension. Fast mode. And I don't know which one it is, so I'm just gonna do source as well. So I'm pretty sure this will teleport both of them. Okay, and I'm gonna make him a bit slow so he's scary. So he like walks towards you slowly. That's pretty scary. Generate an overworld. I gotta calm down on the spawn rate though. I'm gonna make him generate as ambient with the scary red guy in initial spawn. He's ambient. And you have to set it to like the lowest settings possible. Don't despawn when idle. Save. Now I'm gonna put, yeah, that procedure in. And I think we're all good. Okay, let's try to find our bad guy that sends us to our cool flat world dimension. Okay, well I can't find it because it's too rare. So if you want, you can make it less rare. If you want. Oh, he went into my inventory. Let's see what he's gonna spawn. There we go. Look at that. Oh, gotta turn up my render distance. Oh crap. The eyeball guys are spawning too much. I have to fix this. 1 second. Okay, well I allowed him to spawn way too much, so let's lower that down. Now let's try it again. Also, because this time it works, we can get rid of this. So I'm gonna just get rid of that. There we go. Okay, let's go into it. I spawned underground. Huh. Whoa. This looks cool. Ha! The only reason that happened is because I played it before I got rid of that procedure. That guy wouldn't spawn there originally. Dude, this beautiful music. It's so scary. That one guy isn't spawning. Let me see if I can find him. I think we need to increase the spawn rate. I just had an error because of that procedure that I made for this dimension that I just got rid of everything that was in it. So I had to delete it and had to unlock the dimension, which means these things are here again. It's not air no longer. I just had to make sure it doesn't have that procedure. Now I'm gonna press save, and then I had to relock it in and then re-edit it to air. Air. There we go. Close and save. Launch. Let's see if it works. Oh, there's a hallucination from last vid. Let's find our scary eyeball guy. Well, I can't find him again, so I'm just gonna spawn him in. I'll probably change the spawn rate, and you should too, because it's not spawning for me, so it's probably not spawning for you. We got it. Oh no, please don't touch me. I'm gonna turn up my render distance for this. Scary music's playing. Whoa, that's a bug. Oh well. Whoa, that's a weird tree. Let's make an exit out of this. No, let's make a new dimension, and then after we make the new dimension, we'll make an exit from this dimension. So it'll be more like Wonderland. There'll be more and more dimensions. Let's get into the next one. Okay, I am going to first increase the sky, because I haven't seen him yet. Increase the sky, because he just won't spawn in that one place anymore. Don't know why. He just won't. He's being a bum. And how about instead of making a new dimension, how about we make it, so let's delete, no, let's not delete this block. Let's like make this block spawn in this biome, and it can replace grass and dirt. Any dirt. Okay. And we want it to spawn at 62 to 65. Okay, and now he should spawn in that one dimension. Let's maybe lower his spawn rate a bit. And now he's gonna be able to take us to the redstone dimension. So we have 2 dimensions so far. I'm gonna do blocks on block. Oh, that's FSD. Do blocks on block. Blocks on block. And one block. Player starts to destroy. Okay. So now we have 2 dimensions. We go into this dimension. Then we find this block, which sends us to this dimension. So let's make a new block and a new dimension. Let's see if we can find the guy. Can't find him again. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make him spawn as creature then. There we go. So now he spawns as creature, so he's gonna spawn more. I'm just gonna give him my spawn egg, and well, I'm gonna get his spawn egg. And let's see. Oh no, don't kill me. Oh man, I need to change my render distance. Wait, that just changed my simulation distance. I think I know why that one block isn't spawning. Basically, it's not spawning because this is just overlaying everything, just like destroying everything. See, these are like little ravines, but like everything below this and like this can't be changed. It can only be in the thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is why does that tree always spawn? Like, what is this tree? It just always spawns. Just the odd one out. Alright, well, let's see what we can do about that. How about we make another structure that spawns here? So I'm gonna what's it? Okay, let's see what else I can do. Maybe I can place back on initial entity spawn. I don't want any of that. I want place this block there and then despawn. And I'm gonna make you ambient. You're gonna be 100. Close. Register. Entity glides. We don't want any entity glides thing. Let's see. Close. Now let's see if it worked. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Sorry guys about that. I forgot to get rid of the procedure on that side. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna increase this a bit so I can actually see him. Don't despawn an idle. Okay, now let's press play. I don't know why it's working, but he won't spawn in here. Maybe if I set the time to time set day. Oh. Okay, they're spawning. They just spawn after a while. So everything I've done to this point worked. It just has to be nighttime. Okay, well now let's decrease the spawn rate then. Okay, decrease the spawn rate of this guy. Up by a lot. Just back up on me. I'm happy. Okay. 20. Set to 1. We'll set this to probably 1. Save. Okay. How about we try it out and let's make a new dimension. Because we have this dimension, then the redstone dimension. So actually we need to make a place block. We need to make an entirely new dimension. So let's get some structures and let's make forgot about that. Peaceful. There you go. Now they're all gone. Oh yeah, I've got my render distance. Okay, actually, let's grab this baka. Put him right here. Okay. And then, actually, let's fill it with bricks all the way over there. Okay, I got all my bricks over here. I'm gonna wait. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna need to fill it with some more bricks. I don't think I'm gonna do a maze because that's just like way too like complicated. But I am gonna do like long pillar tower things. That's what I'm gonna do. What the heck? Man, I suck at building. Put the file in here. For some reason it didn't record. I just put it here, brick world. I just put it to a random biome because I didn't make a biome yet. Then I made a biome. It doesn't matter what this is. I made a tree that has bricks, and I got rid of this music that was here. And I made a dimension. I locked it. I put the before I locked it, I put this biome in it. I locked it, set the things to air, and then after that, I put the structure, changed the random biome to the actual biome, and then I made this brick, fake brick that generates, and when you touch it, you get sent to that thing. Let's try it out. Alright, let's find our block. Where is this block? Oh, I forgot. It doesn't. Oh, wait, it does. Okay. Oh, that's a hallucination right there. Well, it looks to be pretty rare. Let me see. Oh, it's because it only generates in this spot, in that biome. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that and generate in the overworld. So I fixed that bug, but now I'm just gonna give myself it, because I'm not gonna restart the whole game. Wait, did I not change the procedure? Oh, I accidentally set it to when it only destroy. Okay, if I start to destroy this. Wait. If I start to destroy this. There you go. Oh. Whoa. Let's turn up our render distance. This will probably look really ugly, actually. Yeah, it looks pretty ugly. It does look pretty eerie, though. Kinda actually like it. Let's add a... what should we add? Oh. Forgot about that. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's add a brick guy to that dimension. So, let's copy and paste this guy. And let's find a skin. Okay, I found this thing, so I'm gonna use that. Import skin. Oh, that went to music. Oops. There we go. Now I got a brick guy. Brick man. And let's make him only spawn in the brick world. Yes. Okay. And on entity tick update, replace block y plus 1. No, plus 5 with brick. this block at X. Oh, oops, that's X plus 5, and let's do X minus 5 with brick, and X plus 5. Hopefully that makes him make like a tunnel when he's walking. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's test it out. Ooh, I found it. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to switch the procedures. I'll switch the procedures, actually I'll switch the procedures right now. Brick. Brick starts to destroy. Brick starts to destroy. Brick starts to destroy. Alright, let's go to dimension. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe I just have to wait some time. Maybe I'll set it to night or something, and then he'll start spawning. See, there he is. I want to see him chase me. Oh, cool. Ah! No! Don't kill me. No! No. I'm so close to dying. No! I think I can defeat you. Oh. Ah! No! No! Oh, I died. Well, I think that'll be the end of the video. Like and subscribe for part 2, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, put down your suggestions for the next part 3. For part 3, like, tell me what you want me to help you code. See you in the next one.